This love won't let me fall. This love won't let me fall. This love won't let me fall. Love is who I am.
Free yourself forever from the thought that God may be pleased by a life of sacrifice, that the world is any better because of your misery, or that righteousness is more perfectly expressed through poverty than abundance.
So the major principle I want to talk about today is that each one of us, our spiritual unfoldment, is a gradual, sequential, and cumulative thing. The spiritual unfoldment of each one of us often involves challenges, adversity, and even pain. In fact, that pain is what seems to get our attention the most. In the process of realizing that our spiritual unfoldment is gradual, sequential, and cumulative, there's three ideas that I want us to think about this morning and explore. And the first is wherever we stop is where we end up. And the second is every experience we have in our lives has the opportunity to be a wake-up call. And the third is our most profound good comes when we hold fast to the truth, especially when we can't see an immediate result. The second idea is every experience we have in our life has the opportunity to be a profound wake-up call. And a wake-up call to what are we talking about? A wake-up call to our true nature, to the true nature of the universe. Every experience that we have has the opportunity to show us where we're out of alignment with the natural rhythm and harmony of life. When the experience is complete, the lesson will be learned and we shall enter the paradise of contentment. When we face a challenge and go through it to the other side, we feel contented, right? We feel good about that. When we can see that every experience that we've had in the past and every one that we're now having, whether we label those experiences good or bad, when we can see that they have taken place for the purpose of making us conscious beings, we're that much closer to realizing what it means to be made in the image and likeness of God. So we will continue in whatever experience we're in over and over and over until we discover what it's telling us. But after becoming conscious, whatever our particular mistakes that we have made have been, they will never happen to us again because their purpose for being no longer exists. So the more conscious we are, the more that we automatically produce harmony in the place of our disease. Remember, our unfoldment is gradual, sequential, and cumulative. So everything we're going through is a step in that process. The third idea is our most profound change comes when we hold fast to the truth, especially when we cannot see the results. We have to trust and believe in the unseen, for what the seen is created out of the unseen. So we have to trust in that invisible. And he wrote about just what might be going on when we prayed and nothing seems to be happening in our physical world, when our demonstration is not happening. The outcome isn't quite here yet where our senses can register it, but it is forming even as we speak because things move in cycles. Remember that God has given you mastery over everything, dominion over everything. Stop letting anything have dominion over you. Nothing outside of yourself can control you. Nothing is impossible for us because nothing is impossible for God. Ernest Holmes tells us in The Science of Mind textbook. When we separate ourselves from the divine fire, we become an isolated spark, and we are strong only when we are united with life. And finally, of greatest importance, let us remain steadfast and true to our alignment with the infinite source of all things, remembering that with God, all things are possible.
Time stands still.